The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the producers and/or the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of FRC Media, Bristol Community College, or the City of Fall River.
Good evening, folks, and welcome to episode 48 of Not So Far Apart Open Mic. We're your hosts, Michelle
and Ed Siegel.
You know, it's hard to believe that we're closing in on episode 50, but let's not get ahead of ourselves.
As we've been doing for over 3.5 years, this show features talented musicians performing their original music. Most of the musicians who appear are local, so there's always a good chance of you getting to see them live as well as on the show. We're proud to be hosting these artists, and we're going to get to them right now.
It's a song that Eddie wrote a while ago. It's called Last Call. One that we've always enjoyed. Haven't sung it in a while. It's getting late. Bartender Tim shouts last call. I waggle my glass to catch his eye and look at the clock on the wall. It's 2 a.m. tomorrow again. I've got no one to call. No, I've got no one to call. Just one more drink for me tonight, a highball. Sounds about right for this time of night, but I'm feeling so lost and so small. It's 2 a.m. tomorrow again. I've got no one to call. No, I've got no one to call. My last friend left an hour ago. She really is my last friend left. Seems I lose them on every bar crawl. Now it's 2 a.m. tomorrow again. I've got no one to call. No, I've got no one to call. So I slide off my stool and make it to the door after all. Stagger down the street, hang on a lamppost, trying hard not to fall. It's 2 a.m. tomorrow again. I've got no one to call. No, I've got no one to call. Now it's 2 a.m. tomorrow again. I've got no one to call. No, I've got no one to call. I've got no one to call. I've got no one. I've got no one at all. This song is called Lift You Up. When we were kids, we were inseparable, stuck to each other's sides like glue. Then things changed, got rearranged. I guess we never saw it through. ago I heard you're back in town. The grapevine said that you'd been lost. They said you're trying to get back to me, no matter the heartache or the cost. So I will lift you up, I'll keep your head above the water, won't let you slip away this time. I will lift you up, I'll be right there where I ought to be. You and me will be just fine. You've been on this journey for so long now. The byways that you took weren't always straight, but you come around hoping to be found, and I found you waiting at my gate. So I will pick you up, dust you off, and start again. Better late than never, so they say. Never have to worry about what might have been, 'cause now the what will be becomes our way. And I will lift you up, I'll keep your head above the water, won't let you slip away this time. I will lift you up, I'll be right there where I ought to be. You and me will be just fine. Yes, I will lift you up, I'll keep your head above the water, won't let you slip away this time. Lift you up, I'll be right there where I ought to be. You and me will be just fine. You and me will be just fine.
Back with us again is Paul Colombino from Wakefield. Paul's intricate fingerstyle playing is so melodic and beautiful, we could listen to him play all night.
Absolutely.
Paul's been busy with gigs all around the area and has recently been featured on the Artist Corner. You can hear more of his music on his website, paulcolombino.com.
And you can catch him live at the Portside Tavern in Bristol on November 5 from 11 to 2, on Grandma's Attic on YouTube on November 17, and at the Stomping Ground in Putnam, Connecticut on December 5th from 8 to 11. And of course, he's here, right now, Paul Colombino. happy to welcome back Measured Response with their song, Anywhere I Can. Measured Response is Frank Villani on drums and vocals, Chris Tavares on bass, and songwriter Scott Lewis on guitar and vocals. They are lifelong friends who love making music together.
You can find their music on reverbnation.com/Scott M. Lewis. Also, they'll be part of the lineup at the Mediator Stage in Providence for a benefit concert for friend and fellow musician Mitchell A. Kaplan on January 4th. Ladies and gentlemen, Measured Response.
Make my living everywhere, working on the land, make a job from any man, anywhere I can. And a recent pair of gloves would have worn through a pair of shoes. Only carry what I need, or what I could stand to lose. I can clearly see what I'm supposed to be. Ring of the dinner bell reminds me of that prison cell. Except this time I'm free. I never had a family or a place to call my own. It don't matter anyway. I prefer to be alone. Soon I'll be off again to another working town. They'll be looking for a man. They're always needing one around. I can clearly see what I'm supposed to be. Ring of the dinner bell reminds me of that prison cell. Except this time I'm free.
We're always happy to welcome our friend Papa Angelo Marinasci Jr. We really enjoy his signature voice and distinctive style of playing. And as we've said before, he's a huge supporter of live, local, original music. We've just started hosting a live open mic at the Helmway Restaurant in Middletown on the first and third Tuesday of every month. And who do you think was one of the first musicians to show up?
Yep, Papa Angelo. In fact, we first met him at the open mic that we hosted pre-COVID at the Valley Inn restaurant in Portsmouth. We love his love of music and his support of this show. And if you want to see him live, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find him at the next Helmway open mic on November 7th at 7 o'clock. Our friend, Papa Angelo Marinasci Jr.
There you are, here I am. I thought that we were closing together then. There you are, there I am. I can see the difference. I know the meaning of life can be different for us all. Can be different for us all. There we are. There I am. I see the differences so easily in the past tense. There's no verbiage cover all my dreams. There's just not enough chapters in my soul to hear what you might mean to me. Here we are. Here I am. I know the difference. I know the difference. I know the difference between us. Dark places around me, they seem to surround me. They seem to bury me sometimes. Dark places all around me, they surround me. I have a problem being kind. There we are. There I am. I thought we were the same. You can prove me wrong again. There we are. Here I am. I know the difference seems obvious to you. When I'm made the same, we don't think the same. We don't act the same at all. There we are. There I am. I'm just a fly on the wall. I can see it all now with the right POV, with the right perspective for me. For me, doesn't include you at all. Leave me alone if you can. Here we are. Here I am. I know the meaning of togetherness. It's too late. It's too late for me. It's too late for you. It's too late for us. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Here I am. Alone again. Alone again. But not for long. I promise you. My weaknesses are real to me. I'm not so blind to be. It's so easy to be me. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Here I am. Again. 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 Here I am again, just being me.
We're excited to welcome Paul Lothar from Old Lyme, Connecticut. We first met Paul at the open mic we hosted pre-COVID at the Valley Inn restaurant in Portsmouth. His voice is as smooth as silk, and you just want him to keep on singing. His song today is called The Ballad of Doug Hughes, a political activist who landed his gyrocopter on the lawn of the U.S. Capitol on April 15, 2015.
He was carrying with him 535 letters, one to each member of Congress, protesting bipartisan corruption and dysfunction. 8 years ago, the more things change. You can find his music on his Facebook page, on YouTube, and on SoundCloud. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Lothar.
Let me tell you a story that I read in the news of a daring deed done by a man named Doug Hughes, who thought that the Congress should hear of his views about campaign finance reform. 535 letters he wrote, each one with a stamped and addressed envelope, in hopes when delivered that Congress might vote to save our democracy now. Well, Doug was a mailman, so we know that he knew that no matter the dangers the mail must go through. For 2 years he openly planned it, it's true. When April 15th came, he knew just what to do. He flew down the mall with the greatest of ease, under the radar and just above all the trees, in a small gyrocopter, just as nice as you please, to the Capitol steps on that day. Doug stepped down from his copter to the Capitol lawn, where he faced 3 policemen whose guns were all drawn. They frisked him and then confiscated his mail. Then they handcuffed poor Douglas and they took him to jail. He was fully arraigned a month later in May for the laws that he broke on that mid-April day. Some think Doug was crazy to act out that way, but when they indicted him, all they could say, ready? He flew down the mall with the greatest of ease, under the radar, just above all the trees, in a small gyrocopter, just as nice as you please, to the Capitol steps on that day. Yes, he flew down the mall with the greatest of ease, under the radar, just above all the trees, in a small gyrocopter with a following breeze, to the Capitol steps on that day.
Welcome back to the show, Redfish. Redfish is one of our favorite musical duos, made up of Steve Redfern from Dartmouth and Gary Fish from Little Compton. We love their dynamic style, their great harmonies, and how they perfectly complement each other. They gig frequently in the South Coast area.
And Gary hosts the Sandy Woods Open Mic in Tiverton on the 2nd and 4th Tuesday of each month. In fact, that's where today's songs were recorded. They'll be at the Belmont Club on November 10th from 7 to 10, and at the Narrows on November 19th at the fundraiser Songs for Michael Troy, and at Brewery 44 in Carver for the Singer-Songwriter Showcase from 5 to 9. Ladies and gentlemen, Redfish.
got this feeling in my soul. I got this feeling in my road. I got this feeling I'm taking control. I got this feeling I just wanna know if there's a chance in this world to make it mine all the time. I've got a sense of emotion. I got a sense of your touch. I got a sense of believing. I got a sense of your love. There's a chance in this world to make you mine all the time. I won't know all these reasons. I won't know the answers to. I won't know how you're feeling. I won't know, is your love true? There's a chance in this world to make you mine all the time. This feeling in my soul. I got this feeling I just wanna know. I got this feeling I'm taking control. I got this feeling I just wanna know. There's a chance in this world to make you mine. There's a chance in this world to make you mine. There's a chance in this world to make you mine all the time. There's a chance in this world to make you mind all the time.
Welcome back to the show, Peter Vilbig from Providence. He's a former journalist turned fiction writer and songwriter. His songs combine strong narrative and lyrical writing in an unvarnished vocal style. He's performed at the Rhode Island Folk Festival and at the PVD Fest, among other places.
He's also a board member of the Rhode Island Songwriters Association and was a featured performer at Sandy Wood's open mic in Tiverton. You can find his music on YouTube at Peter Vilbig Music, and of course, you can hear him right now, Peter Vilbig.
We rode halfway across Texas in a 65 Dodge Dart. There'd been some trouble back in Nacogdoches. We were discussing matters of the heart. The land unfolded all around us, the cactus and mesquite and prairie dirt. Our leave taking had been a bit precipitous. You might have left behind a little hurt. Staring down a long stretch of highway, we were both in need of a restful bed. A moment's peace after all the trauma. She turned to me and she said, "The dance of life's a dust devil. The dust devil, it'll pick you up, it'll spin you around, it'll sit you down where you least expect it. We passed Pueblos in the painted desert and fiery food in Santa Fe. Soaked in a hot springs, it was a treasure. We got lost, but we never lost our way. We found that motel room down in Las Cruces, but for such as us there was no rest. We took a measure of each other, and she turned to me and she said, "The dance of lost and dust devil, honey. The dance of lost and dust devil. It'll pick you up, it'll spin you around, it'll sit you down where you least expect it." As the Mojave sun was sinking down, Barstow burned like a fiery beacon, and the starry night was a spinning round. California bloomed like a golden garden. We were dazzled by all the glory's bright. We were gliding through the LA basin, and she turned to me and she said, "The dance of life's a dust devil. The dance of life's a dust devil. It'll pick you up, it'll spin you around, it'll set you down where you least expect it." That old dust devil, that old dust devil. It'll pick you up and spin you around and around and around and around. That old dust devil, that old dust devil, that old dust devil. Leaving makes the world blink on and off, makes the heart kneel down in a parking lot. The streetlights are strange animals, shadows on the asphalt, dinosaurs and cannibals. Tear down this house we built up from the ground. Even in these ruins I remember everything we found. Here I am, windows down, listening to the sounds of our little town. High school game, and the lights are up. Past the spot where that kid got shot. Tear down this house we built up from the ground. Even in these ruins I remember everything we found. We sit in our cars like the heroes of an ancient play. Our tragic flaws amid the shopping carts, box store backdrop, our neutral ground. I hand you those points I never found my way around. Your old cowboy shirt with the pocket flaps, how I love to hear those pearl buttons snap. Maybe I misread, I think the billboard said, love's razor blade makes scars that leave us who we are today. Time will come, at least it may. We no longer need to lay the blame. Tear down this house we built up from the ground. Even in these ruins I remember everything we found.
We're always happy when Louis Lehman from Swansea, Mass. shows up. Louis's been the lead vocalist for the group Cheap Sneakers and an active participant in New England music for decades, opening for such musical greats as Tom Rush and Leon Russell.
That's impressive. His music roots itself in folk, rock, and blues and country, and he filters it all through his own perspective. You can find his 4 albums on his website, louislehmanmusic.com. Here for you now, Louis Lehman.
If you don't do it now, if you don't do it now, it'll never happen if you don't do it now. 'Cause it's always been the right time, always been the right time, always been the right time. Well, it's the right time now. Don't spend your life waiting for the time to come, waiting for somebody to lend a helping hand. If you don't take a chance, if you don't even try, if you just sit around and wait, it'll never happen. It'll never happen. It'll never happen if you don't do it now. 'Cause it's always been the right time, always been the right time, always been the right time. Well, it's the right time now.
face in the wink of an eye. You're born, you live, you die goodbye. Don't you ever feel sorry, don't you step aside. Hold on to your ticket till the end of the ride. Hold on to your lover, hold on to your friend. Hold on to your children till the longest day ends. May you live in a time when there's peace in the land. May your memories be many, may your home always stand. I read it in the paper, I saw it on the news. The king is gone, get some new suede shoes. Put away the dishes and dusted up the shelf. Don't send the kid to the store when you can get it yourself. Well, you can get it at the corner, buy it at the store. You move a lot faster than a slamming door. Clean up a spill on the kitchen floor. I've seen a few things I've never seen before. Well, over and over, I say to myself, I gotta make it with you, 'cause there could be no one else to give me a reason, the things that I do. Life is worth living if you're living with you. Hold on to your lover, hold on to your friend, hold on to your children till the longest day ends. May you live in a time when there's peace in the land. May your memories be many, may your home always stand. Hold on to your lover, hold on to your friend, hold on to your children till the longest day ends. May you live in a time when there's peace in the land. May your memories be many, may your home always stand.
We're pleased to welcome back Dean Petrella from Providence. Dean is a singer-songwriter and lead singer of the band The Complaints, who play mostly in the Northeast area from Maine to New York City. Dean himself spends a lot of time performing in Nashville. Today's song, The View, was recorded live at the Rippies in Nashville on September 13th.
The Complaints will be at the Pub and Park on November 4th at 8 p.m. and at the Escada Bar in Johnston every Wednesday at 7:30. You can hear their music on their website, thecomplaints.com, and you can hear them right now, The Complaints.
It's a little song by my band. The song is called The View. I kneel down to pray today, a sudden selfish choice. It didn't get me very far, he didn't recognize my voice. My memory's a funny thing, it still remembers you. It's like a faded photograph, a perversion of the truth. I'm nothing like I used to be, strong and wild, so carefree. You're nothing like you used to be. Next time your phone don't ring, it's just me. You lie awake and think about stories we could tell, but they're too dark for all the rest. We'll get to share them all in hell. I'm nothing like I used to be, strong and wild, so carefree. You're nothing like you used to be. Next time your phone don't ring, it's just me. It's my buddy Johnny Braslin on guitar. day it came and went. There's nothing left to do. Remember how you kicked me down? I kinda learned to like the view. I'm nothing like I used to be. Strong and wild, so carefree. And you're nothing like you used to be. Next time your phone don't ring, it's just me. Next time your phone don't ring, it's just me. Next time your phone don't ring, it's just me. Next time your phone don't ring.
Yeah, good over Dean Petrella, guys.
Thank you guys.
Well, once again, we've come to the end of the show. We hope you loved their songs as much as we did. We want to give huge thanks to all the musicians who participated today. Your talent certainly inspires us and others as well. And of course, our deepest gratitude goes to our producers and creators, Luz Cabral and Steve Reese.
Your hard work and dedication make this show possible every single month. And finally, thanks to Fall River Community Media for continuing to give us time in their Friday night schedule. And thanks to all of you for tuning in. We can almost hear your applause from here. So, till next month, stay safe out there. Good night.
Good night.